Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Sports College Football, I'm Chris Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. NC State will kick off, and that will get things underway. He'll start the return inside his spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Wake Demon Deacons offense will have the football first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation from one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers.
Breaks into the open. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown. And once he found open space, the man might as well start playing.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That one's going to get a little star marked inside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Back offense comes out, and they'll go on the attack for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Takes the handoff. It smothers. Gets it past the marker. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical. They stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Number 5. The extra point here would tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do it.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They go to the ground. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time. So bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off with that?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. Those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens, but you've got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that will be plenty for the first down. Here we go, here we go. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Claiborne. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He might want another play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Well, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. And the Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. They'll get the punt out of there, and it'll be marked down just outside the opponent's 45. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now it's... There he goes! They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Let's go. Right. 1st down and 10. Power football with the run. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That is a great play on the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. To the air, it's Bailey. Caught near the sticks, it's Anderson. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. They're going to run it.
second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
First and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, NC State.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And they finished it off with the score from the fourth. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Maybe picked up a couple, he's down at the 24.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pressure coming. They're going to get him, and this offense now has even more work to do. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Wolfpack. How about this defense taking one back to the house? What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense, go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Off the play fake on first down, the throw, and wings it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little? Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Stopped at the 44. The defense coming out with a big interception.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. NC State has to come up with a big play here on third down. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air. It's Bailey. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. The first time we've seen their punt team tonight. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Leaves it with the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. Makes the catch. It's Bond. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Off the RPO, quick move to the right. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it up the field. The Demon Deacons come to the line in the hurry-up.
That's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on third down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game calling plays.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
We reach the break. It's NC State on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. Makes Mays. Oh, there's an alley to the back. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it away. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
Unbelievable timing for the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame, where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got...
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the first down.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Unloads it left. He's got it. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub, they want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Wolfpack! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver streaking straight down the outside of the field. And my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Wake Forest, 14.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Guys, this is a team that struggled mightily last year, and the entire offseason was built around performing better in ACC play.
Well, they just didn't have the dudes to get it done last year. Didn't have enough talent. But they're a year older. They've gone to the transfer portal. They've done a good job recruiting from the high school ranks. And, David, they think this year they've got the guys they need to win more games in ACC play.
Hey, Coach Palmer, you sound like every coach in the country, right? Like, hey, we restocked, we retooled, we went to the transfer portal. Success is coming. Listen, they got to find a way to get better. They got to find a way in games how to execute, how to finish games. They struggled finishing games a year ago. So I'm looking forward to seeing this, and I love the coach speak.
Wide receiver comes in motion. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Demon Deacons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
We're only in the 1st half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you can see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive player right there for the take, but couldn't reel it in. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wants to bring it back. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt. Turn it off! Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
And with that run, he goes goes over 100 yards. We knew coming into this game tonight they wanted to force feed him the football. They knew to win the game, they were going to have to establish the running game and be the more physical team in the trenches. You turn around and give this guy the ball, good things generally happen, and we've seen that over the course of this game.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 41-yard toss for 6.
Number 99, set to kick it off.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. North Carolina State has it back on the offense headed to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Tight end finds a soft spot, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
So now it's second and long. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Fires to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature of the play. These receivers are 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. And again, corral, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. From the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
Here we go.
Wide receiver going in motion. On the option. Johnson heading to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Well, Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Demon Deacons are threatening on 1st and goal. Trying to barge their way in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense thinking run all the way, and you can tell they sell out. They stuff the run. Now it's 3rd and short. Will they run again? You're going to force them to pass it.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Dead center perfect. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to put it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. To the air, it's Bailey. Finds the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Finding an escape route. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. The give to the tailback. Creates a little space. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. The short hands, it's Anderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. He's looking to throw. Had to throw it before he wanted.
Good job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And the Demon Deacons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. And they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Motion from the wideout. Back to the ground with the running back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
First down, Wake.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
First and 10.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Going for the big play. Holds it in down the sideline. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Red in the middle. It's Anderson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety right on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Absolutely perfect. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Hernandez. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. Caught over the middle. It's Hernandez. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Pulls it in. It's Claiborne.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it and make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy going home.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third downs, we got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this third down. It could come back to bite them. Y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying to knock him.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but they've got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now for this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
I think receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on them to make sure he had to think about something
long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Leaves it with the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the 1st option, playing the 2nd option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Soften him up with a run. Now the throw. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at 46.
I feel like this defense really needed that, man. They need a shot in the arm. They've had some bad possessions, not been great. Nice job getting to the quarterback. Get him in a predictable 3rd and long situations where now you can unleash that pass rush.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Their pass not closes. He's got trouble trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Guys, that last trip was a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see some of the offense talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, you just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
The Demon Deacons want to move quickly.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Reads it, fires complete. Crosses the 40. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45.